This is the most visual pen trick of 2021. So basically, you're going to have a pen and the pen should have a cap, and all you're going to do is basically you're going to take that pen and you're just going to open up the cap, and at this point you might think I'm going to vanish the cap, but no, I'm just going to make this cap jump back to the pen tip. So watch this. 1, 2, 3, and on the third strike the pen cap actually jumps back onto the pen tip. So that is the trick, and here is how you're going to do it. This trick is an improvisation of an old trick that I taught you on this channel, and the trick is the pen cap vanish. So basically every single move at first you're going to just follow the exact same move that you do for the pen cap vanish. I'm going to show you here in short the moves. I'm not going to explain in details, but if you want to learn that in details, I'll link you to that video of the pen cap vanish in the description. So go and watch that video and then come over here and do the second part of it. So basically for the first part, that is for the technique that you use for pen cap vanish, what you're going to do is basically you're going to have a pen which is symmetrical with less amount of design and having a pen cap, and the pen cap should not be transparent. This is very important, it should not be transparent. So basically you're going to have a pen just like that, and then you're going to show to your spectator that this is a pen and it is his cap, and while you're going to put the cap back onto the pen, you're just going to put it lightly, but you're going to pretend that you're putting it tightly. Then you're going to hold the pen just like that with the cap inside, and then with your pinky and these two fingers you're going to push the pen out from the cap just like that. And after you do that, all you need to do is you need to transfer this pen from this hand to this hand, and you're going to do that by just bringing this hand closer to this hand and then just taking the pen just like that, leaving the cap right over here. Now all you're going to do is you're going to come over here and grab the back side of the pen, and all you're doing while doing that is basically you're putting the cap back onto the pen but on the back side. So basically the cap goes back onto the pen, and at this point all you're doing is you're pretending to open up the cap. This hand is empty, the cap is already on the back, and at this point the spectators are going to think that the cap is in this hand. You're going to say that you're not going to vanish it, but you're going to make the cap jump from this hand back to the tip of the pen. Now from here the second part starts. So that was the first part which you're going to learn in that video in details. Still I showed you, but you can also learn it in detail, so just check that other video. And here is what you're going to do. After the spectators are going to think that the cap is in this hand, all you're doing is basically you're tapping 1, 2, and on the third time what you're doing is basically you're bringing the index finger over here and putting the thumb under the pen just like that, and while bringing the pen down for the third time you're actually twisting the pen just like that. You're using your hand just like that and you're twisting the pen, and after twisting it you're immediately grabbing the pen just like that. So from this point it should look somewhat like that. Now while you twist the pen and hit it over here, at the same time you're also going to twist this hand and open it up, because that is going to confuse the spectator that if you have rotated the pen or the hand, because sometimes if you go a little bit slow, which is catchy to the eye, but this hand movement is going to confuse the spectator that you have not done anything sneaky with this pen. So basically they are going to think that this pen came straight but this hand twisted. So for that you need to do that 1, 2, 3 just like that at the same time. This hand should twist and open up, and the pen should twist and come down at the same time. So that way you're going to make it look like that the pen cap has jumped back onto the tip, but while you're opening the pen this will be the back side. So for that all you need to do is basically you're going to hold the pen just like that. You're going to hold it with the thumb and the index finger. You're going to put the middle finger on this side, okay? And if you stretch your middle finger out, you can see that the pen is actually twisting, right? Now at this point, while you're opening the pen, at the same time you're also applying force over here just to twist the pen. So when you open the pen, you're also twisting it at the same time. And while you do it in a very fast motion, it will look like that the pen has just opened up from the cap and the cap was placed on the tip of the pen. So that is the illusion that you need to play. And after you open the pen, all you need to do is basically you just put the cap back onto the top of the pen and give it to the spectator just as if like the cap was actually on the top of the pen. So that is how you're actually going to do this trick. So that's it for this video. If you're new here, then consider subscribing. That is going to help me get motivated and bring amazing content for you guys. And thanks for watching. Peace.